Yep, there it is. There it is, man. Back to it. Back to it. I don't know. It's just been before I forget what's going on, world. What's going on, world? Before I forget. So it's a little interesting, man. I've been whatever. Just thinking to myself, like, what's the you know what I'm saying? What's the best options, man? What's the best options? And it's funny because I can't decide for myself sometimes food wise, but I will say like, you know, aside from the food, getting stuff done, I was getting a lot of paperwork done today. Got a little typing up. You know what I'm saying? I'm making my upcoming tournament stuff look real crispy, looking real nice. Things is looking great right now, so I'm doing good, man. It's just, you know. Oh, sorry. The biggest portion I was gonna talk about was literally the past, like just this week, just discussing social media stuff with people or just YouTube. Because I'm not on social media, just mainly YouTube. It's like I'm kind of working within my favor, I guess you would say. It's been a I don't know what the word is. It's just it's working out, and I guess like being asked the questions, you know what I mean? Being asked questions in regards to YouTube channel and monetization and stuff like that by one of my friends the other day. It kind of helped me just like recenter. I was like, well, you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with getting back to it. Ain't nothing wrong with jumping back in just creating and just making the content or whatever, locking in a little bit, getting back to these benches over here, visiting these spots, buying this little snacks, feed the crows, feed the birds, things like that. Yeah, I'm losing circulation from my pinky to my thumb. I don't know. I'm feeling something weird, kind of strange. I'm like, damn, what the missing some circulation here on my right side. I don't know what it is, but trying to relax my body a bit, just a little, chill out. But yeah, it's interesting, man. It's really interesting. It's like actually all my fingertips are getting numb right now. I don't know if I need to eat or if I ain't been eating right. It's kind of scary. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's almost like the backpack's pulling on my shoulders a certain way. Like I just feel my fingertips are numb. Like, but also I was inside. I was indoors for a minute since about I don't know how many hours ago it was. Whenever I finished my stream, like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes after that, got inside, got indoors, and I started working straight on the pulled out the laptop. Got straight into some video stuff, Discord stuff, a couple of auction stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or not auctions, but looking at a few auctions on Bai, looking at some Beyblade stuff before time runs out. I got a week left. You know what I'm saying? So I got one more week of just accumulating things. So we'll see. Trying to get as many blades as I can before I just say I'm done with it. Let's go about my day. It's been a very interactive game and sport, so it's kind of cool. But anyway, it's interesting. Broke out the shell a little bit, just chilled out, posted up, and just getting back to YouTube right now, man. It's like my start date for the new job. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but in the meantime, we just got to stay locked in and doing a bit of these. It's been a while since I did like a two a day, and even better like a back to back. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since we did like back to back days, back to back two a days, two or three more. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been a while since we've been locked in like that, but all this time has kind of just opened up. It's kind of just opened itself up for me, and I'm just utilizing it. But I'm waiting for some possibly a few familiars just to drop in and say what's up. Little Bubs, what's going on? Appreciate you dropping in. What's going on? Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You know, yeah. For anybody dropping in and out the chat, anybody that was in and out already, just go ahead and check out my newest video. We got U.S. qualifiers at home. It's a Beyblade tournament slash parody slash little satire um, tournament that we ran. Some people felt the way about it, but that was the whole point. So that was cool. I got stuff in the works. I forgot that was dropping at 5. Forgot that was dropping at 5. What am I doing? I'm actually trying to figure out where I need to go to eat. Like I don't know. I feel like I'm supposed to go eat, but I don't know where I want to go right now. I feel like I'm supposed to go somewhere to eat. I don't know, man. I got options too. That's the thing. Is like I'm just walking around. I'm not walking around. I'm just standing here, but I'm sitting here, I should say, and I'm just like, I got options, but I'm being a little picky. Like in the back of my mind, I was like, I should go down this street. Well, no, they don't have that nearby. Also, I don't want to go all the way out there just to get a Big Mac, but it's not bad. Yeah, you're naming like fast food. My options were just basically like, we got a chicken spot over here. I was about to visit over there. If not the convenience store that actually has good sandwiches. If not some pad thai, but there's just so many options. I'm like, it's almost like I'm supposed to just go home. Nah, bro, you naming some bullshit. That's like the last thing you want to do is rely on fast food chains, bro. I'm good off that. That's what I'm saying. We got some decent spots, but we'll see, man. I'm gonna just get the legs moving for now. Chinese food. I mean, the thing about that is there's like literally like a Thai restaurant right there, but it's like I don't know if I want to sit down there right now and deal with that shit. They got some good ass like they have this they call it country style pad thai. I don't know why they what's it called? I don't know why they call it that. I don't know if it's like some like home recipe shit, like one of those this is how they cook it back home things. I don't know if that's what it is. But it's hella bomb, I'm not gonna lie. Get yourself a ribeye for the same price as takeout and grill the motherfucker home. Yeah. That sounds yeah, man. That's the thing. If I go home, I'll get me some decent. I got some decent food, but I guess the longer I wait, body will just kind of purge itself. I've been drinking hella water throughout the day, so that'll work itself out. You know, like I'm not like it's an unintentional fast, but it's working. It's a whole lot of water. I've been drinking hella water today, actually. So feel good about that. Goofy shit, as always. Yeah, as always, man. There's also the saying there's so many options. There's always there's a spot down the street like a little taco truck, but they got these quesadillas with the burnt orange tips. Mainly the way they grill the cheese. They grill the cheese at the end of the quesadilla a certain way, so it's like burnt orange. It's really nice. It's really nice. I ain't gonna lie. Go to the grocery store. Yeah, you know what, man? It's right there too. That's what I'm saying. There's already hella food at the house, but then something's telling me like just grab something to eat outside because whatever I have left over at the house, I can just like eat it tomorrow. There is like a big ass burger left. I'm gonna just wait till I go home. I'm tripping because there is like 2 or 3 burgers left over at the house. Some like actually grilled patties, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So I got options, man. I don't know why. I just feel the need to spend money because I got 1 week left of accumulating all these Beyblades and shit, man. Spend it on the merch. Get a couple merchandise here and there. A couple things. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to not necessarily help myself. I'm helping myself with a few things that are affordable in terms of the blades, but like I was trying to snag something for somebody as a gift because they were helping me out with recent stuff that was going on. So I was like, let me get this shit for them. Good people, Loco. That sounds kind of good right now. The burger, yeah. All this, it's fucked up. All this food talk, man, and none of this shit is nearby. And I really might just go do this little taco truck thing again. If I do the taco truck stuff, man, I'll show you guys a little mukbang because my only options are like the torta. Give me a torta or the quesadilla. Crazy. The torta's big as hell. Pause. That shit crazy. And I put the green sauce in there, salsa verde. Fuck that shit up. You know, keeps you full. But yeah, the car's mashing up the hill. What's crazy, man? Yeah, I don't know. The other spot I was gonna go to was just grab some chicken strips. That's what I really had on my mind. The only reason why I wanted to do that though was because like, you know, I just like I didn't go there like in a long time. I haven't seen them people, and I was always outside across the street, just hanging out at the little park they have nearby. Um, But yeah, I would just go there just to hang out or whatever. Kind of just sit there on live stream like I did last time, or recording like I did last time, and then walking through all these fucking spider webs, man. Donuts at the grocery. That's not bad actually. It's actually not bad. It's funny, man, because I fuck with those little powder donuts. I feel like those are worse for you, but I fuck with that shit. Powder donut. But I like the one with the raspberry. You know what I'm saying? He do got the hey Loki. He might have the munchies because he mentioned Pop Tarts and all the fast food joints, and then he said donuts. That does sound like some munchy shit, bro. There was a I was on phone call with somebody like Discord call with somebody the other day. Went to the corner store. I told the story last time. Went to the corner store. I was like, I'm gonna grab a honey bun because they always got a box of honey buns there. Grabbed me a honey bun. I was looking for a soda or something like something to drink. Bro, they had this new fucking green apple Faygo. Bro, I walked through the biggest spider web ever. If you see a spider on me, it's over. Probably on my shirt somewhere. Shit on my forehead? I don't even know. Pause. Anyway, they had a green apple Faygo. That shit's crazy. Bro, I'd never seen that flavor. It was good though. Green apple Faygo. I grabbed a honey bun and then I grabbed a like honey barbecue Frito Lays or whatever. Or the honey barbecue Fritos. Little spiral. You know what I mean? Yo, what the hell? What's this dude doing? See him? You're just making a ruckus. Bring the ruckus. Bring the ruckus. Dude was tripping. I turned my head because I kept hearing something. I was like, what am I hearing? Dude was trying to tear up the windowsill. Big back, so you eat anything. I feel that though, man. That's where I'm at right now. But like, I guess I'm just like, I'm being like mindful of what I eat, and I think that's why I'm having these cravings or whatever. I'm like, everything you're saying sounds good, but I'm like, I gotta chill, bro. I don't want you to do no damn fast food is like last resort, man. There was a blackout in Washington last night, but they ended up catching him. Bro, Max Kiba was here last time saying this weird shit, and he's back here saying this shit again, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, my guy. But I appreciate you coming back to the live chat, man. Like yesterday, he was talking about fucking like a abduction or something crazy. Damn, there's hella spider webs. And then today he's talking about a blackout. I was like, bro, I don't know what's going on. It's kind of funny because like my friend, they're actually blind. So she was, or sorry, they were hanging out my live stream the other day, and I was repeating the live chat, like all the shit that you were writing, and then they messaged me like, "What are you talking about? Were you just joshing around?" I was like, "No, I'm just reading some dude's chat." So now we can give credit to Max Keeble, I guess. He was saying that shit. I didn't know what he was talking about the other day. I was like, "Bro, saying something crazy." How's it going? So I just don't know what's going on, bro. I don't get any jokes. I don't. I really don't. I don't get any of these jokes. You know. You got jokes on your page though? Let me know if you got jokes on your page though, because he might be actually a comedian or something. Might be actual comedian, bro. It's funny. I don't think anybody gets your jokes. I don't know if anyone. See, the thing was last night. I think people recognized it was a joke, but I was like, I don't think anyone gets it though. I don't think people understand. Like, I don't understand it. Yeah, just because you gotta come on, bro. Like, what's going on? Yeah. I see. So what's the blackout one? Here, there's a blackout. I don't know, bro. Oh, you know what? I just caught that. That's funny. You got good ones. You got good ones, man. That's actually a good setup because you were asking where I was from, and I was like Washington State, and then you set it up with Washington State kidnapping and blackout. Yeah, I will say I'm a little slow on the uptick there. That's pretty good though. All right, Max, you can stay. I thought you were just on some weird AI. You never know. It'd be some AI bot shit. People be sending random, whatever. People just dissecting information. I had to talk to someone in the afternoon. Matter of fact, yeah, that was the afternoon. I had to talk to someone in the afternoon because it sounded like he was an AI at first. And he confirmed he was a real person to some degree. But yep, all right, Max, I got you. I got you. That's good. You and me go way back, buddy. We actually went to different schools together. We might have. I don't think so. Break that down for me, bro. Make that down. Said different schools. I don't know. He might be joking again, bro. He might be joking again. So here I'm here at the actual like food joint. You know, I'm at the actual food, like one of them, I should say. I almost want to just keep walking up the street and then go towards the chicken spot. If I'm trying to do this right now. I was here last time. I just got a fucking sun is setting. I might just go somewhere else, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep going. You know, get across the street here. I'm gonna just keep walking, bro. I don't feel like going home yet. We actually lived in two different cities at the same time. I mean, I doubt that. I don't know, bro. Boy, shit. Oh, hey, man, what's going on here? Y'all have it out. Hey, man. You guys are having it out with each other. I don't know what's going on. All right, well, y'all have fun with that. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I might have to walk over there. That's the thing. I might lose a bit of reception. You know, I might lose a bit of it on the way over. But I do want to. I might have to grab the strips. I might have to do. How's it going? I might actually have to grab the strips. Like it's calling me. Like I ain't had it in a long time. You know, pause on that. But I might have to go over there, grab something, man. Hold on. Everybody's getting on, jumping on Twitch right now, going live, man. Yeah. I appreciate both y'all being in the chat though, even though it took a turn. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Summertime is dope because everybody's outside, and like it's a good thing, but the bad side is like just the randos be popping out. Randos and people I ain't trying to deal with. Ran into a dude the other day at the park. You about to leave, Bubs? All right, man. I appreciate you being here though. Thank you. But yeah, it's just kind of funny. It just be annoying me, man. It's like, bro, I'm just trying to sit here and chill. And if people be talking about some bullshit, they just be like, I'm not saying that they're lying, but they're just what do you call this? I'm not saying they're lying, but they be in their own little world, if that makes sense, man. You know, some of these people, I mean, some of them, don't get me wrong, they're homeless or whatever, but some of them are like just kind of on the spectrum, wandering around. But it's just like, dude was trying to tell me some crazy. I don't know what he was saying, something crazy about genetics and all this other shit, and the fact that he had spent time at universities. But this is after I had mentioned it, so it's almost like he needed a story to tell. Talking about he hopped in Lamborghinis before, all this weird shit, all this crazy shit. But he reminded me a lot of this one friend I had, or used to have, I should say. Used to be friends with this dude. He would make like strong eye contact, like he's studying what's being said to him. And he would kind of try to dish same stories back, like just try to participate in conversation. So he came across as the same type of individual. Now I bring this up because weirdly enough, I remember. So basically, what I'm trying to say is the dude I met at the park recently. It's literally the third time I met him. It almost acts like it's almost like he acts like he doesn't know me each time he sees me. And we start over anew every time we meet each other or we see each other again. But funny enough, he just shook hands and dapped up that same friend way back. I remember them shaking hands and whatnot, being, saying whatever to each other. And I remember asking dude later on, I was like, you know my friend so and so? He said, I don't even know who he is. I never met that dude. I don't know who that is. He started. It felt like he was lying. I was like, bro, you shook hands with him and everything. Act like he didn't know what I was talking about. I was like, yep, all right, I'm gonna leave it at that. And every time I would meet him, I was either on the way to do something or just going to hang out on my own accord, someplace somewhere, just out the way. But he happened to be there every time. So, you know, for those tapping in with the lives and whatnot, those tapping in with the streams, those tapped in on the phone, bro. If you tap in on the phone, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and give me a sign. Because that way I'll know motherfuckers is really out here tracking. Just be truthful. Just be honest about it. Don't be no weird shit. Because they'll send that shit, man. They'll send them people, man. Some agent shit. Secret agents type shit, man. Backyardigans. Secret agents on a secret mission type shit. That's what they're doing. That's the games they playing. And I can't fuck with the funny shit sometimes, man. You know? That's the biggest issue, man. You entertain something up to a certain point, you know? And it doesn't bode well for anyone, basically. That makes sense. How's it going? Sorry about that. Yeah. I'm out with it. I'm still debating on whether or not I should go eat at these certain spots. Cause I know I'm gonna take my food, I'm gonna post up, elsewhere. That's the other thing too, man. So, like I said, I chopped it up with like I said, my guy I used to box with. I seen him again at the truck. You know what I'm saying? However that is, however, whatever. And I started asking him questions. I'm like, man, you remember so and so? Whoop de wop. He's like, yeah. And I was like, man, I don't know. I think he's homeless now, etc. A lot of people just some people living their life, some people doing down bad, Where am I going? So, Solarian, I'm trying to figure out where to eat, man. I'm just walking at this point. Because the thing is, I got food at the house, but I'm like, something's telling me I need to go get something to eat outside, eat the chicken strips or whatever, chop it up, and then go home. But yeah, I don't know. My energy is a little. I don't know, man. I might just find somewhere to post up. I don't know, Solarian. How you doing, man? Thank you for dropping in. It's been a while since I did back-to-back days on lives and back-to-back multiple lives in one day. It's been a minute, but here I am. I'm just like, well, I got the time and energy. I got the rhythm throughout this week to make it happen. I think a lot of it is, a lot of it's happening because, how do I explain this, man? Like, I got to put in the little documentation stuff next week for the workplace, and I delayed that shit for the last day of the week. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like really trying to delay starting this job, but I need it, if that makes sense. So like, but it's funny, like a strange battery started to activate, some energy started to activate. And I'm like, I guess I'm gonna be as consistent and, in the meantime, like before I start this job, I'm gonna just get as much content done and as much hard work as I can. Exhaust myself mentally here before I show up at the actual job. So, you know, got remotivated again in the best and worst way. I don't know. McDonald's has some international items at the moment. Teriyaki chicken burger is interesting. Teriyaki chicken burger. So I walked past the teriyaki place and I was thinking, should I go there? My favorite taco truck is across the street. You know, it's funny I call it a taco truck, but really it's just like what do you call this? Mexican food truck. It's just some warehouse shit, man. That's all that it is. I mean, I don't even know I don't even know, bro. Like the thing is, there's a new place I applied for. If I get the denial letter, or if I get an acceptance letter from them, we shall see. Because I'm gonna be at this job like, hey man, I'm gonna have to leave and go to the other place that accepted me because I ain't trying to be in no fucking. I mean, the warehouse doesn't seem bad because then I'll have connections to some sports stuff. I guess. Like I'm just looking at the good side of things. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I'm looking at it. But yeah, let's walk back up in this park. Let's see if we run into so and so. Dude is on some weird shit, but let's see if bruh's still there. I don't know. You know, some of them people at the store ain't seen me in a while at the chicken spot Ezel, so they might just talk to me for a little bit. If they don't, that's gonna make me feel better because I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to get my food and go. I'm trying to do all this right now, you know. But I've been like a little bit, you know, I don't know. My energy is weird right now. Like it's, I'm not tired if that makes sense. I'm not tired, but I'm like, you know, that's one thing, man. I'm just over here readjusting the mindset a bit, trying to have a little more to look forward to than anything. That's the important part for me. As long as I got more to look forward to and sitting there thinking about what had happened or what's going on, gotta make money. Yeah. That's the interesting part. I'm just staying focused right now. The last live stream was weird because I literally told myself I should probably log out and start walking. And then right before I logged out and started walking, there was someone, I don't know who he was, he started asking me these questions, and it seemed kind of weird at first. But his questions and the conversations where it started leading, it ended up like boosting up the likes and the actual like, you know, like people just started coming in and out. It was ridiculous. So I was like, okay, I don't know who the fuck this is, but thank him. This guy Noki or whatever. We see him again, we'll know. But he seemed pretty. At first I thought he was AI, and then he started asking some real questions. So when he started asking real questions, I was like, okay, he's a real person right here. It's a real individual. So I started feeling a little better about it. But that, I don't know. That was one of those things that like I almost forgot what it was like to have days and interactions like that. So it kind of recharged me a bit, and I felt a little better. But yeah, I don't know if this is a scrimmage or a practice, but it might be a baseball game too. If that's the case, there's gonna be a lot of people out in the park today, so we'll see how that goes. YouTube pushing you due to chat interaction. Maybe, I don't know. I can't call it. I mean, it just kind of, you know, I space out my days because it's just good for me to have moments to kind of just chill for a bit. I'm gonna use the bathroom though, so 1 second. Yeah, man. Here it is. Back at it. It's also summer. I forgot. So it's not like I thought it was like a school game or something, but I thought it was also like a scrimmage, but I guess it's not. It's just people outside, which is good. It's a good thing. But yeah, no, I don't know about the actual interactions. Like I think that is kind of what happens though when you have one person that's just constantly chatting and constantly sending stuff in. It does help a bit. So maybe I'll start like, you know, if I'm on your live or someone else's, I'm gonna do my best to just chat a bunch as much as possible too. Sometimes I just let you kind of play in the background, bro. You know, when I'm on. Well, I don't know if Solarian's still there, but yeah, whenever I'm on your live, sometimes I just let it play in the background while I'm taking care of things. You know, also sometimes I'm like playing video games and recording that as I'm listening to yours. So that's one way I interact with your chat as well. But yeah, something's like, go ahead and trust the, you know what I'm saying? Trust the initial thought, the initial feeling being, go and grab the food that I initially wanted, you know? And from there, yeah, it just started off, man. I'm gonna grab some food. I'm gonna post it back here. Go get it across the street. Yeah, man. Get them strips, come right back. Sodas and everything. Get right back. They're crazy. Actually, there's some stuff I needed to look up because I need to figure out. My bad. Yeah, I need to figure out what my next yearly project was gonna be, and I have an idea what I think it should be, but I don't know yet. I gotta look into some things. You know, when I get this new job, you know, hopefully I can just get a healthy schedule, like a constant, and just stay focused a bit on life and you know, for once, you know, like I think I lived a good enough year of just traveling and fucking around and having fun with Beyblade and everything. Where I was like, you know, I kind of needed this. This is the, you know, what I'm saying, the answer to my grief kind of thing, you know. And I'm still grieving. Don't get me wrong. It's just like this is what I needed to go through. This is what I needed to put myself through. This is the time period that I needed to go through, whether it was the lack of therapy or like the absence of it. All of that mattered and it counted for where I wanted to be or for where I needed to be right now. So now my, you know, it's funny because I'm still unemployed. So it's like I have a good mindset, but obviously all that can go away by simply clocking in. You know, a lot of my friends now they clock in to the workplace and then motherfuckers just lose motivation in life, the zest for life or whatever. You know, it happens sometimes. But you gotta find little pockets, and that's why it's funny because I was talking to the librarian because like he saw me printing out my Beyblade. You know, I had these sheets that I had typed up, and I was printing them out at the library. It's these Beyblade point counter sheets. You know what I'm saying? So I had my custom made ones for my upcoming tournament shit. Had that all printed out, or, you know, whatever, typed up, and I was printing them out. And as I kept going to the desk to use the stapler, one of the guys, he's like, "So is this like your D&D campaign?" I was like, "Oh, no, it's not really like that." So I showed him one of the videos from my YouTube, like the, you know, the Drowser Cup. And he's like, "Oh, that's interesting." And I was like, "Yeah, it's just basically for this. This is basically what it is." I was trying to explain it to him. But me and him were talking. I was like, "You still running D&D campaigns? You still doing Dungeons and Dragons?" And he was like, "Nah, I haven't done them in a while." But I realized, like, man, he's probably just been focusing on work. He's actually pretty good at his job, you know, not in a funny way. I'm just saying that, like, he's good at interacting with people, making people feel welcome. So he does good at the job, you know what I'm saying? But I realize there's a piece of him that kind of, you know, is more towards what do you call this? You know, everybody needs something that's going to free their spirit. So if Dungeons and Dragons is going to help him free his spirit or a campaign, running that with some new people publicly or whatever, I think that's something he should do. But it's hard to really explain that to somebody, you know. You're here just playing Overwatch. Okay, are you doing it on live? I don't know. But yeah, I am gonna get the strips though, Solarian. You're not doing it on live. You're just doing it. You're just playing it. Got you. Got you. Yeah, my. Yeah, that's way back. So yeah, bro. Yeah, spicy. I'm gonna get. You know, one time I didn't get the spicy at the taco truck, and I regretted it. You know, because even though it's summer, it's like I still need the flavor. Yeah, bro. You just playing online, Solarian? You know, how's it going? Can I just do the half pound of strips? Yes, please. Spicy, please. Can I do honey mustard? Can I do two of them? Yes, please. Can I do a Faygo? Yeah. Oh, that's all. All right. Thank you. Yep. So yeah, bro. See, yeah, it's cooler out here. I remember in the wintertime, bro, everybody would just be not necessarily close to each other, but everybody's bundled up inside here. It was warmer inside, obviously. You know, sometimes people be chilling outside. It was rare. My bad. I gotta check something. It's literally like So the funny thing is, literally when I start getting back active on I don't, whether it's live or like some other shit, that's when everybody starts texting and messaging me. Like when I got on, when I had hopped on like 1 o'clock earlier today. I don't even fucking remember. Like 1 o'clock or like 12 or some shit. Um, got hella messages. Just someone added me to some random Discord group. Oh shit. 54, yeah. Can I do the green one? Yeah. But yeah, literally everyone hit me at 10. Thank you. Hit me at the same time, bro. Great. How's it go? So the same thing is happening right now. So I'm gonna try to keep it brief. I got like two slots, bro. Shit not gonna fit. Might have to carry it, dog. All right, give me a second. Thank you. Across this shit. But yeah. Matter of fact, while I'm here, I get a chance to kick it up at the school. I might as well show y'all the views I'll be looking at. Things are different now. They did a couple demolitions here and there, so there might be some new buildings in the way or whatever. But other than that, fuck it, I'm gonna just go there and show y'all. Like I'm over here talking all this shit. Here, let me flip the camera on. Bam. Red, black, and the green, and I got my Jolly Green Apple. I've been talking about this the whole time. But yeah, there it is, man. That's my high school. Went there. I'm gonna get there, get on top of the steps. You know what I'm saying? Go over there. I'm gonna show you the view that we used to look at. Motherfuckers was dreaming back then. We thought we could be anything and anyone. At least that's how I felt. Looking outside, I'm like, yep, this is the city. This is where I live at. This is what the view looked like from here to steps. It used to not be this good, man. They remodeled this shit my freshman year. Or they were remodeling it, I should say. And then they finished it my freshman year. So we were the first, freshmen to experience this brand new school setting or whatever. Yeah, man. Every time I hop on live, that's where I live, man. Teen Life Center. A lot of kids that's bad as hell. Some kids that didn't even go to fucking school just be over here hanging out. It used to be that way. Quincy Jones, performing arts to the right. Got a lot of talented artists just in general that come out of this area. I see a squirrel running down the stairs. That's crazy. Damn. Can't even see him. But yeah, so I'm gonna get up there and I'm gonna show you. And I might just eat it on top too. Pause that shit. You don't sound right. Yeah, bro. Oh my life, bro. Hold on. I don't even mean to show this shit, but I got to now. I gotta tell y'all about it. This is what I think it is. Damn, rest in peace, my guy. Yeah. Rest in peace. I don't even mean to put him on blast like that. That might have been the kid that got killed. There was at least one or two kids that got shot and killed over here. I ain't gonna showcase it because I don't know the kid that well. I don't know him or his family that well. Look at my guy posted. I don't even know that kid like that, but yeah, if I remember correctly, he was the kid breaking up the fight, and then they shot and killed him right over here. Some bullshit, but they got the candle still in the corner. That's a good thing, keeping his memory alive. Matter of fact, if you go around the other side of the school, on the other side of the steps, that's where my homie got killed, 2008. cycle of bullshit continues, man. You got to clean the energy up sometimes. Easier said than done. But yeah, let me see, man. As good as I'm gonna get it from right here. I don't know if you can really see the view, but I used to just scope the whole thing because it means nothing to you, but you can see the cell towers, top of the church over yonder. There's trees in the way right now, though. The whole east side valley right there. Start going that way. You got the boys in the cut. South side, more south. You start going up the hill and around the corner. That's the whole hood is represented from here. You know. But like, if you know what it's like up there, that's that Cherry Hill up top, and some other shit. You know, all represented here, all present. I mean, all represented, all present. I'm gonna just put this right here. Grab the strips, pull that joint out, and get to eating. Work on the hour mark. That's all we need today. That's all we need. Yeah, man, I gotta get my strips sold. Yeah, buddy. All right, here we go. I eat this shit here. Yeah, man. So we're doing it right on live, right on time, man. For those still tuned in, it's got the strips with the roll. Got the honey mustard on deck right here. Places up here. What are we doing? You know what we doing? Yeah, I'm gonna get that situated. Spicy. Gotta get the spicy. You know? I don't fuck with these honey mustard packets. I actually like the ones that are like how do I explain it? Same company as that salad dressing and shit. I fuck with those. Shit fresh out the fryer type shit. It's hitting though. I gotta say, it's hitting. Hmm. What you guys are having quesadillas? So if you had told me sooner, I would have grabbed the quesadilla by the house and just ate. I would have ate in spirit with you. You know? Hella funny. It's kind of funny. I was trying to explain to the librarian dude, the older guy, what Beyblades were. And I was explaining it to him. I was showing him the video. He's like, "Yeah, I gotta check it out. I don't know much about this." And then like right away, one of the new girls that worked there, she just started singing the Beyblade theme. I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I looked at her and I was just like, "What?" And I started laughing. I was like, "That's funny." I was like, "Do you like what generation is did you play or what did you watch? What TV show?" He said, "I don't know. It was like Pegasus or something." I was like, "I think that's metal." But I don't know, bro. I only know plastics and the new shit. I don't even watch the show. I don't even know the theme song. You know? But yeah, man. That's how I go. My bad. Let me eat this. Y'all ain't seen it, man. Get the green apple, Jolly green apple Faygo. Actually, one of the best flavors. I'm not gonna lie. I used to always get the fucking fizz and cream soda. So it's like the orange one. This one's pretty good. Can't even front. It's hitting right now. If they ain't got no games, I'm gonna just sit there and walk the track too. Lauren, what do you guys put in the quesadillas? What do you guys put? So low key, man, you're almost tempting me to walk over, grab me a quesadilla for myself. I know I shouldn't, but I might. Like I'm already eating, but might eat more. You know, everybody hit me up randomly at the same time. Always when I'm busy. Never when I'm available. It's kind of funny. So I realized, you know what, Brett, just stay busy. Get to people when you can. Hopped off live the other day. People want to finally text me after I messaged them how many days ago. Some people like text me after I called them how many days ago. I'm like, this is some funny shit, but it's whatever. It lets me know, like, man, I just got to keep moving. You know? So always when I'm busy, it's just me though. Maybe it's just me. Well, you know, I got to stay busy, stay working hard, creating the content, whatever. Stay focused on the eyes on the prize type shit, bruh. But that's the other part of me that, like, I want to chill out. You know, I want to chill out and just hang out, spend time with people. But it's almost like I feel like I can't afford to waste any time unless I'm resting. I got to rest intentionally too, man. Got to make it for a lot of lost time. You know what I'm saying? It's another thing too, man. I've been taking care of a lot of people, but you know, just whatever, making people's days more comfortable, whatever. But I gotta take care of myself too. So I'm being very mindful of everything right now. Ain't easy, bro. But oh, then they got the big ass truck. What the fuck? Hold on. What's this, bro? The team coming in? Team coming back? This the team? Oh shit! I don't know if they're picking kids up, if they're going to the game or what. They got the big charter joint coming in. Cuts of flank steak. Okay, okay, that sounds good actually. Steak quesadilla sound hella bomb. What kind of sauce do you guys use? You guys use the hot green sauce? Salsa verde? This, my bad. This embarking in front of your very eyes. Yeah, right. Go team. Actually, they just pulled in just to do a U-turn. That's crazy. Never mind. They're leaving unless they're backing up. I don't know. Yeah. Never mind. He just pulled the sour cream. Ooh, cheese and sour cream, man. That sounds bomb. You guys are eating good tonight, man. Well, it's funny. My choices when I left the library was like, okay, I want to go to Uzel's get my chicken strips, but then I'm really close to the convenience store that got the deli. Pretty much, they got the deli sandwiches, but then there's also the pad thai joint. You know, the Thai food and shit. They got the country style pad thai. That's what they call it. And they had like they're just food at the house and shit. But I'm like, I just want to be outside right now. I've been indoors for a good amount of time, so I need to get some, excuse me, some air, some sunlight. Sometimes you spend so much time taking care of business or whatever, and spend enough time with yourself, whatever. Over this truck, man. All right, that truck left or whatever. That little charter bus, they just left. But yeah, man. Welcome to the Ezel's Mukbang. Spicy chicken strips. You know, that's the only shit I order at Ezel's. Everybody bigging up the chicken and shit. I'm like, man, I grew up eating the chicken from the 90s and 2000s, so it's like, you can't really tell me that it's good or not. I just fuck with what I fuck with, man. Not in a bad way. I think You know, I still support that Ezel's what do you call this that specific one. That's one I grew up with. I grew up the street. I grew up on Cherry Hills, so I still support it. But it ain't like it used to be, unfortunately. But it is what it is. It was dubbed as some of the best fried chicken in the city at a time period. It was so good that Oprah Winfrey had some of it ordered and shipped to her in Chicago. No bullshit. Look that up. Oprah Winfrey ordering Ezel's chicken in Seattle. It's like, damn, Oprah Winfrey over here fucking with the hood? That's crazy. You come to Jefferson? You went to Garfield? Hung out outside? I don't know if she was really there. Back when we had the old murals by the field. I don't know if she was there. That's like before my time too, technically. She might have been out there though. That's the whole thing about them time periods. You just don't know. You have to be there. That's the importance of what I'm doing now, I guess. I try to document the times now. I'm not the best at it, but this is me doing my part. I be seeing raw footage of people with camcorders from the 80s and shit. I'm like, they weren't trying to be professional photographers or like videographers and shit, but they did something. Piece of information, if not a piece of mind, piece of visuals, or whatever, you know. So this is just my contribution as well. But that's just me. That's just me, man. Nobody owes me no love. Like this shit will exist 5 to 10 years from now when like my channel has 10,000 videos and people look at it. Like, damn, this motherfucker had 10,000 videos. This is different shit. I was like, yep, exactly. Whatever best represents you, man. Just put that forward. That's what I'm doing. So speaking of which, I thought about playing those off-brand Pokemon games. There's always like the third version. So low key, I really want to play Crystal version. I don't know if I want to play Yellow because Yellow version is kind of cheating. You get all three starters plus Pikachu. It's almost not fair. I used to play Yellow version as a kid. You know, Crystal version is kind of fun though. That's where I'm at with it. My bad, my bad. Well, to be fair, it just simplified the trading we all had to do to get all the three starters. Yeah, it's true. But I heard Yellow has a bit different story. Not sure if that's true. Yeah, it actually does. And also when you get towards like certain gym leaders, um, like I'm trying to remember, when you get all three starters, the way they do it is like somebody gives you Bulbasaur or some shit first, I believe, in Pewter City. I can't remember if that's the case. And then like Squirtle, I think, is teamed up with Misty or something, but you get Charmander because someone gives it to you after a Nugget Bridge. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I think some of the gym leaders in the Elite Four, they all have different teams compared to Red and Blue. And I'm not sure if they actually gave like Gary. I don't even know if Gary's in that. I don't remember if he's in there. I don't really remember actually. Gary may or may not be in there. And if he is, they probably gave him Eevee or some weird shit. It's probably more like Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu. It's probably more along those lines. because I think it is like Pikachu versus Eevee from the beginning. Which I think is, it's kind of funny, but it is what it is. Yeah, Crystal version was kind of weird too because you had that one dude who was obsessed with Suicune, and for whatever reason, he made it his thing to like, hey, can I battle you? Suicune likes you. Why do I have to battle? It's like weird. But no Weedle line. Oh, you know what? Hold on. You know what's fucked up about that? Those are all some of my favorite Pokemons because most of them are poison types. If you're telling me you can't get poison types in that game, they're basically like anti-Team Rocket. No Ekans and Arbok, that's fucked up. No Beedrill, that's really fucked up. No Persian, it sucks. No Weezing, I'm hurt. Electabuzz, Magmar, and Jinx, yeah, that sucks. But you can probably still get Scyther and Tauros, which is kind of cool. Scyther, Tauros, you probably still get Mr. Mime. Interesting. You have to trade for those, yeah. That's actually really interesting. It makes sense though, because when you play that game, it's like you get all three starters plus Pikachu. You're already hella strong, and then you get a Snorlax. You get a fucking Snorlax, and then you can add, like if you want, you could just get Kadabra, Alakazam, some shit. You just got a complete team now. Trade that out for Mewtwo or some shit. I'm just saying like later on. But yeah, these strips ain't hitting like they used to. I ain't gonna lie. It is okay right now. It's like it's okay. Oh, the TV show teams. Okay, that's actually better. So I wonder if Brock had Vulpix. I wonder if they gave Brock Vulpix. I always liked Brock's team though. He had like the cave dwelling Pokemon plus the fox. He had a really good team. Yeah, man. What the fuck? But yeah, that's interesting because like Koga's like the gym and the team was kind of nerfed. When I think about Koga, sometimes they kind of did him dirty in the first game, but when they made him a gym leader in Gold and Silver, that's when he had like the best team. I'm not gonna lie. They didn't give him that like. Actually, no, his team wasn't bad in because he has like Hypno. He uses Hypno in that team. Being in Red and Blue, but his team when he's like an actual Elite Four, like the final end of the game, like I don't know, Koga's my favorite gym leader slash Elite Four person, low key. Aside from like Lance, Lance is pretty cool. This guy Lance just had a gang of dragons on him. It's crazy. Okay, I might play Crystal, but really like I'm being patient because right now it's like end of July, and then in a few months we're gonna get Dragon Quest One and Two remake. We're gonna get the Pokemon game in like November, and then we're gonna get Digimon sometime soon too. I got hella games to download and record. I might just be going live with Digimon. You know what I'm saying on the YouTube type shit. Just hit the live OBS, and then like Pokemon Dragon Quest. Just to get that shit documented. I gotta check the progress on my Final Fantasy. I saw that too, which is interesting. But it's basically like War of the Lions remastered. So some people were mad about it, but I don't know. I might play it. It looks kind of cool. DQ 1 and 2 is gonna be good because everybody's gonna finally get the full story. of 1, 2, and 3. Especially if you played 11. If you played 11, then you would get the full story. If they redo 4, 5, and 6, man, it's gonna be beautiful. Because I never beat 4. I think I beat 6 though. So later on, I don't know if I ever explained to you why my page is the way it is, but a long time ago, when everybody had MySpace, I was looking up shit. I found a Japanese YouTube channel. There was a dude who had the whole playthrough of Dragon Quest V. Like I watched him fight. He climbed a tower and fought McDougal, where it has a different name, but it's like a giant dog bat looking thing. So you go to the top of the tower and you fight this fucking giant. And I'm watching Dragon Quest V gameplay, like the whole playthrough, like the whole fucking game. Because everybody's talking about this is a banned game, it'll never come to America. So I was like, oh, let me watch the whole fucking playthrough. Dude had like hours worth of Dragon Quest V shit that I'll never see. And then they finally released it on DS. I was like thinking like some people don't even play games no more. They can't afford to. They can't afford to buy games, so then they kind of live through us. They live through you and watch you play the RPG, which is dope. Because that was me. Like I wasn't able to afford no games to my name, like nothing at that time. So it was like cool to watch somebody play, someone in Japan playing this game that we can never get. And then I got older, finally got my fucking capture card. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be just like that dude, the fucking Japanese dude who had the game. That shit crazy. My bad if I'm chewing and shit. I'm just over here grubbing, my guy. My bad. There it is. That Ezels, man. Ezels, look that up. Look up Ezels chicken, Seattle, and then look up Oprah Winfrey, and then you'll get the whole story. That shit funny as hell. She really has some shit shipped to her. Expedited shipping. Fried chicken from Seattle to Chicago. It ain't that far, really. Probably like what, 3, 4 hours? I don't know. That's how the story goes. Her article is still in like the fucking shop. It's inside the shop because this used to be the only Ezels ever until they expanded. The only reason why they expanded is because the husband Ezel Stevens sold. Excuse me, he lost the company in the divorce to his wife. So his wife owns this shit or owns all the chains, and like he ended up doing his own thing called Heaven Sent. Heaven Sent was way better. I could be wrong, but I think hopefully Ezel didn't pass away, but I think he passed away. But you got to support that Heaven Sent because I think they closed down all the. Maybe he's still alive, but maybe they closed down all the Heaven Sents. Yeah, that's probably what it was. But yeah, man, Heaven Sent chicken. Ezel Stevens. Shout out to Ezel. We got local legends here in the food game and the rock and roll game. We got Jimi Hendrix and shit. And we got Ezel. All from the same, all doing shit in the same area. A lot of energy here. And then you got me. I'm not nobody, but I don't care. You can't tell me shit. I ain't famous, but I feel like I'm somebody. Not in a narcissistic way, but just like, I love myself. So, yep. I might be narcissistic. I don't fucking know. I gotta take the personality test. I gotta figure it out. If I am, I'm not gonna lie to myself. I'll say that much. My bad. Started Expedition 33 on Saturday on the new. Was that the? Hold on. I don't remember if that's what I was watching or if it was something else. You let me know if I was there on that stream. I might have missed it because I think Saturday. What did we do Saturday? I was watching a Beyblade tournament on live stream in Boise, Idaho. I don't know if I caught your stream. My bad if I didn't catch it. And then I don't remember if I was there. I gotta remember. Kind of catching a brain fart here. But what is today? Today's Wednesday. So I thought today was Tuesday. I thought you were going live. That's fucking crazy. Today is Wednesday. That's right. Anyone dropping in and out the chat, man? Go to my videos. Go watch. We have U.S. qualifiers at home. If you're interested in some Beyblade satire, a full comedy tournament. The whole tournament was comedy. If you're interested, check that shit out. You know, be interesting. It's Wednesday, bro. It's like it's Wednesday. They tried BattleTech, didn't work. Played some Overwatch, then moved into Expedition 33, the French dev game, the RPG. I feel like I gotta see it to remember it. I'll look it up though after live. That sounds familiar. It's Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, bro. What the fuck? When did that happen? I guess I'm looking back. I'm like, I have been at the library for 2 days straight. Today would be the third day. So I think that makes sense. I'm just like, where did the time go? The funny thing was, there's a neighborhood mailman. I seen him like last week or some shit. I swear to God, it was last week. I seen this dude. I was like, hey man, you going to the library today? Because he always swings by the library and says hi to them and hangs out for a little bit. I saw him today when I'm walking. He's like actually in the neighborhood, like, or blocks away, I should say. I saw this dude. He said, man, you going in today? You going home? I said, I'm going in today. And then I saw him today when he's talking to the librarians. When he left, I waved my hand. He waved at me. He stopped though. He looked at me and said, hey, you coming back tomorrow? I was like, I'll be here tomorrow. He's all right, I'll see you tomorrow. So I started thinking about it because I thought tomorrow was Wednesday. So if tomorrow's Thursday, that means I get to go in a little early, which is a good thing. Cause I hate that fucking sometimes the libraries that's the good thing, right? So libraries, they open at 12, that means they close at 8. But if they open at 10, that means they close at 6. But I do like when they close at 6 because I have more time open and available for me. Excuse me, goddamn, throughout the day, like throughout the whole day. They're playing ultimate frisbee. I think girls is doing soccer, maybe. No, I don't think it's soccer. They might be doing frisbee too. That's cool. You're not the only one. Someone I follow on Twitch has their current title as Brain Fog. I thought it was right. Relatable. Super relatable. What game are they playing? I'm trying to figure that out. Looks like there's multiple teams here. Actually, you know what? That might have been why the remember when I showed the big old charter bus? I feel like the charter bus was there because of what do you call this? The charter bus was there for the teams because the teams come in to play. I could be wrong though. I could be absolutely wrong. But we shall see. Yeah, it looks like a local game. I ain't gonna lie though, man. When I did ultimate frisbee in gym class, like that is a fun game though. Because we used to look at that shit like, man, what is this shit, man? It's some like, college frat white boy shit. That's what we used to think. And then we played it in gym. I was like, okay, I get it. I can get into this. I can fuck this up right here. Because they always make us play like flag football and shit. They had us playing soccer one time. I was like, okay, this game is hard. I ain't gonna lie. So, but we played soccer a long time ago in middle school. I was like, yo, we can't front on no sports. Because people used to try to tell me this, like, James, you box though, you do like the hardest sport. I was like, nah, bro, I don't front on no sports. All these sports are hard. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go head up and fight. I'm not trying to do no. Bro, I played soccer one time in gym class. I forget her name. She wasn't from here. She might have been Ukrainian or some other shit. Her name was Nicola or some shit. But she crossed me up, bro. She just hit the left, right. She was light on her feet, so she just crossed me up. In soccer, this is fucking gym class. I got fucked up. My knees tapped. I fell over. I was like, oh, it's done. I can't do it. I thought I'd be good at this game. I'm not. So I just need coordination. That's my thing. If I don't got no coordination, I gotta really learn the game. That's like with everything. I gotta really learn the sport. So I got respect for all sports. I hate when people talk shit about sports. I don't even like my friends who play basketball. If they talk shit about basketball, I'm like, I don't even want to hear it. I'm like, bro, if anyone's talking shit about basketball, yeah, it should be you. But at the same time, I just don't want to hear it because I respect that shit. Same thing with baseball. I be watching baseball mad at the Mariners every time we lose, but I'm like, at the same time, I can't do what they're doing. Shit, if I was out there, I'd probably lose worse. they got to learn to not hit. Like you got to learn to like commit or not commit to a or you got to get food. All right, you're good. You're good. I'm just chilling. Um, you got to learn to not commit to like a 95 mile per hour fastball or curveball or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers staring at a 65 mile per hour knuckleball, 50 mile per hour. They don't know what to do with it. They're just staring at it. It's like that sometimes. That's what sports be like. Oh yeah, we got the tennis court right here. So I'm looking at this. Same thing. Tennis, bro. It's crazy. That's how I feel with sports, though. And that's also my issue. Like I'm looking at my notifications, right? I'm like, man, the thing is because I got a lot of time on my hands and time ahead in my day right now, I'm able to like respond to people really quick. So people send me a message, I respond hella quick. I just send them screenshots and shit. And then sometimes, that takes them a while to get back to me. But it's funny, like sometimes I'm tripping, but I'm like, oh yeah, they got shit to do. But I'm still like, unemployed. So I'm just over here chilling until the time is right. But I don't know, man. I'm waiting on this next occupation here. Job situation. You know? Crazy. I could be wrong. I think I've seen one of the coaches from my old gym. Not someone that I coached under, or was coached under, I should say. But it was someone that ended up working at that gym after I was like leaving or whatever. But I could have swore I just seen her teaching people like in a little boxing little class in the park. But it was interesting to look at because there was like these women that were kind of just joking around and like doing some pitter patter on the mitts. Like they weren't even taking it that serious. Sometimes it's just like fitness class shit. But I respect it because at the same time people got to get in where they can. Some people aren't trying to be like overly athletic. Some people aren't trying to, they're just trying to learn the mechanics of the game. It's more about the art of the game, or the like. Well, it's not a game when you box, but like the art of the sport more than it is the actual competition side of things. So I respect both sides, man. For me, I approach it like I'm competing, but I got to get my fitness in. That's just how I get my fitness in. Get my little Russell Westbrook on type shit, Good. I was gonna push the button, but there's like one car, so I was like, fuck that. You don't need that shit. You're gonna do nobody like that. Not like that. Matter of fact, so when you get back, let me know, man. I gotta ask you a question before I walk back inside the house. I gotta ask you something semi-important. I don't even know how to explain it. So let me know if you get back. If you hear this and you get back, let me know. I don't want to bother you. You got family time, so that's more important than the bullshit I'm gonna say. But I got something to say. I saw some shit today, and I was like, man, let me get a second opinion on this. I'm over reminding my own, bro. You know. And I think the lady that handed me the soda, I think she had hella grease on her glove. That shit, I was like, why does this bottle feel like this? Pause. What's going on here? That's just me tripping, just to be tripping. I'm going back to the house. Fuck all this. Like my phone is like 40% less. Hold on, or less, I should say. Yeah, now it's at 34. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. It's not even that hot. Take what you can. Oh snap. Well, today is Wednesday. I don't know if I want to do this. Do I want to do this? Take what you can. Passion for. Interesting. Interesting. I wish I had known this sooner. I'd have went in. Let me know, so. You know. Let me know, bro. Yeah, buddy. Now I'm going back. Crazy, man. Crazy out here, man. You know? City ain't what it used to be. It's a shell of itself. Some will say it's low key even worse. I might argue the same. All get the same points. Actually, let me walk past this house and show you what's up. Hold on. You see that one right there under construction? If you go all the way back to early Truancy hour joints, man, this used to be like the like part of the beginning and ending of a couple of vids. It wasn't like this, defined yet. It wasn't really this complete, basically. Like it's still, this thing has been here for a while. Like they've been working on this house for a while. Basically, what I'm saying. I used to walk through the alleyway. I'd be on the other side, but what do you call this? The fucking porta potty, whatever. That shit been there for like a hot minute. Like I swear, I've been here since last year. Just seeing this. I'm on the wrong side. My bad. But they've been working on this for a long time. You could see they're inputting the fence, and it's like the majority of the house is pretty much done. You know what I'm saying? No shoes, son. They're still working on the interior. You can imagine. If not, they got the brand new already installed. So, but they've been working on this for a minute. I remember just seeing just the skeletal, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just the outline. Just the basic structure of the house. You know what I mean? The basic beams of the house, things that I don't know my terminology, man. Don't listen to me. Just the basics of it. I can't even think of the word. Can't even think of this, bro. I almost said something stupid like exoskeleton, but that ain't it. Funny as hell. But no, I was just peeping that shit, man. You know? Damn, if so don't come back in time, I had to ask him later. Because the thing is, the stupid shit I want to ask, I won't ask it on his live. I'll do it on my own because I'm going to say some dumbass shit. You know? I was sitting there like, bro, let me focus on my work. But I'm staring at that thing. It's like, what's that? What's that? What am I staring at, bro? It's really right there. It's really right there. That's what I was thinking. Well, we get to that in a second. If we get the chance. Oh my God, look at this little, is that a puppy? Is that a toy? That's a legit puppy. What the fuck? Oh my God. Look at this puppy. Little puppy here. Oh, bruh. I didn't want to sit there and start filming the people at the house, but y'all saw the puppy. If you were here, you seen it. Little puppy right there. And they got this weird shit. I don't know what this means. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Late night doxing. That's what it is, man. Let's just go ahead and show you what it is, man. I've been putting the camera on me for too long, so whatever. This is the second Jolly Green apple I bought this week, though. It's not good, man. And then last night there was like, I don't know how many glasses left of Pepsi, but I decided to chug the rest of it. We're talking about the 2 liter. 2 liter Pepsi, bro. 2 liter Pepsi is not good. So that's what I'm saying. I had a Faygo the day before, damn near, just earlier in the week, right? Pepsi bottle, whatever was left, the 2 liter bottle, whatever was left at the bottom, chugged that pretty much that night. That's why my teeth were feeling, my teeth didn't feel good in the morning. You can imagine I'm just eating cookies, Oreos, and chugging Pepsi. So I was like, yeah, I'm not doing too good right now. But that's why it's interesting because, I worked out like one time this week, damn near, but I've just been walking the whole week just walking. You know what I mean? How's it going? And I don't know if the combination of all that stuff and just working out at the house, walking most of the week, my guy Chief Bongo jumps in. He goes, "You been looking good, man." I was like, "Damn, I don't know. I've been feeling like shit because I know I've been eating junk food, but I guess that's all it takes, man. You walk around, you sweat it out a little bit, you work out in the living room, boop boop. You know what you're saying? Just get right a little bit, just a little bit. That's all you need. You don't got to do nothing spectacular, nothing extraordinary. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to do my little boxing conditioning routine, shit I used to do when I was training in the amateurs type shit. You know what I'm saying? Get really locked in, but at the same time, you don't have to do all that. You just got to do a little bit. Just keep your body in, keep your body right, keep your body in shape, man. I be thinking I got to do everything. You ain't got to do all that. Hey man, he might not return. He might be donezo. It might be done so. Yeah, that might be it. Also, I'll be losing connection over here too, so that's part of it. But let me try something. See if that gets back. We back? We back? Yeah, we back. Yeah, man. Crazy times, man. Hopefully y'all still tuning in. Clock is getting close to a countdown. I don't think they got no sports tonight because the Mariners, they had a game around 12 or 1 o'clock. So they had the early game today. Last time I checked the score, the Brewers were up. That was the fifth, though. So I can't even pull it up right now. I can't even tell you the score, the final score, but hopefully we won in the long run. I doubt it, but I'll be feeling that way with every game. Matter of fact, yesterday we're watching the game. What is it, seventh or eighth inning? Cal Raleigh goes up to bat, and like I just see him standing there. I'm like, I looked at my brother, and said, "This is gonna be number 39 right here." I just randomly said it. I said 39. This dude called for timeout. He stepped back. He came back in, got the home run. I was like, oh, he got 39 right there. 39 home runs. So he's close to beating that record. Close to beating that record, bro. I think he just needs to get to like 44 or something. But then the guy who holds the actual record that's still in the league, to my understanding, he told Cal, he said, "You'll probably beat my record. You'll probably get 64." You know what I'm saying? That was a prediction. If Cal can get 64 before September, let me think, bro. It's July, August, September. So you got like 20, 40, at least 40 games. You know what I'm saying? At least 40 games to make it happen. So what? 39 on top of. So he'd have to get 20. But he had to get 15. He'd have to get 15 more home runs. Am I doing the math right? No, 25. I'm tripping. Yeah, you're right. 25. Wait, am I doing the math right? Yep, 25. You can do 25 in 40 games, man. Because realistically, like Eugenio Suarez got two in one game or some shit. He got two home runs in one game, so Cal could do the same, honestly. Oh, and he won the Derby. So he won the Derby. He's the. Hey, we got to talk about this. Seattle sports. We got to talk about this. And I was it King Griffey got the home run derby? Cal Raleigh got the home run derby. That's Mariner shit. And we had Desmond Mason, but I think it was back when Desmond Mason was either he might have still been playing for Milwaukee, but he might have been a Sonic. But he won a slam dunk contest, if I remember correctly. There was a slam dunk contest. We have like people like athletes from here, like Nate Robinson. He won the dunk contest like 2 or 3 times in a row. There's a lot of contest winners and stuff, man. And representing Seattle, if not from Seattle, you know what I mean? A lot going on over here. I'm proud of it. I'm happy. I'm happy for it, man. But this Mariner stuff, man, we gotta, I'm at a point now where it's like I don't, we're the last team to show up to a World Series. So like I understand it's fair game and fair whatever for having a judgmental opinion about the team. Here's my gripe. My gripe is this. I'm tired of the negative shit that people keep saying about the Mariners, bro. I'm gonna praise them for wherever they are, man. If we're doing good this year, even if whether we make it or not, I'm always just gonna like I don't want to be that A for effort type person. But realistically, man, I'm like when we do good, we gotta praise when it's good. Because the thing was like when Robinson Cano and what's my guy? Robinson Cano and fucking bro, what's that? Felix Hernandez, when they were here, nobody really appreciated during that time period. They look back at it like, damn, remember that era? We had a chance back then. Like people talk about it on we had some chances back then, but no one was really bigging it up in that time period. Obviously we had to deal with like, um, what's my guy? Austin Trout or whatever the fuck his name is. Is that his fucking name? Dude on the Angels. Used to be there with Otani and shit. He's still in the Angels to my understanding. He's just kind of like, no shade to bro. He just kind of passed his prime, man, or whatever, to my understanding. Like he's still over there, but we had to deal with him all them years, man. The Angels and then the Astros were having a run for a decade, damn near. I think the Rangers showed up like once, if not never. They might have showed up and then didn't win. I'm trying to remember who they played, but the Astros showed up too. Um, I remember that. Who did the Astros lose to? I think they lost to Cleveland. No, not Cleveland. Atlanta. I think they lost to Atlanta, bro. The Braves beat them. They beat the Dodgers one year, and then another year they got beat by the Braves, man. But they're like probably one of the best. We're talking about the West, bro, like the Western American West. Houston's probably up there. We gotta say it. Damn, Soul's gone. He's gone, bro. It's over. Yeah, he's over. He's gone. I waited this long. I gave him like 5 minutes. All right, I'm gonna start walking. I gave him 5 minutes. If he comes back though, I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him the story. But I'm like 2 blocks from the house, so I'm gonna just go. That's crazy. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, man. I'm gonna ask him next time because this shit be, I just gotta get on top of my thing, be on top of my thing, bro. Stay locked in, stay focused. I can't even worry about the other stuff right now. It's almost like I'm constantly getting, you know, throwing off my rock, throwing off my dean, whatever, how they be saying it. However they say that shit over there, man, getting thrown off my dean, whatever. Like, that's life. It'd be showing me some shit, but I'm not gonna pass nothing up. You know, learn to be a little more opportunistic at times. Leap of faith type shit. I've always been on some leap of faith shit, but it's always been for the wrong causes here and there. So it's always like I gotta get right. Some people never figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Realistically, some people never figure it out. They go to Crow. Oh, let me know what it is. All right, I'm gonna find out myself. I'll find out my fucking self right now. Crow hit me with the warning. Seeing the bitch get tripped up. I'm like, what am I looking at? All right, tell me. All these, I see they got the feather right here. Hold on. That's why, because they got the feather right there. Y'all seen it? The feather's right there on the ground. That's a sign. I can't even tell you what it means, but that's a sign right there. Yep. Everybody playing now. They all playing now. I gotta see. That's the crow feather. Haven't had that in some summers now. There's another one on this block. Here we go. 2 feathers in a row, but they're always visiting here. They always come by. I got the 2 crow feathers. Let me see. And they got the dookie on the side. That's dirty. Now let me see. I'm looking for the third. I can't see shit. I don't see nothing. We'll see if I see some. It's interesting. Like I think I told you guys this story a long time ago, but I was like walking everywhere I went. I'd hop off the bus at my regular stops. I go to certain parks. I get off at certain places. I'd walk in certain routes sometimes, and I'd frequent certain areas, and I'd always see a crow feather there. And I kept seeing the crow feather, and I was like, man, I don't know if this is a sign, if I'm supposed to pick it up or what. I don't know if I might just leave it alone. I kept leaving it alone. Day after day, I kept leaving it alone. And then one random day, like, crow just left a feather right in my front door type shit. Like, kind of near the, like, I don't remember if it was right on the porch or like right in front of the steps of the porch. It was just sitting right there. Like, I walked out to either look for the mail or look for some other shit. I saw the crow feather. I was like, oh, yeah, that's a sign. I just took it. Took the crow feather. Yeah, I'm looking on the ground right now. If I don't see it in a minute, and I don't see nothing. And that's that. I might have passed it up though. I don't know. But I'm looking on the ground. So yeah, until then, I see nada. Soul never came back, bro. It's over. It's over. All right, I can't ask him the question now. I'm probably gonna forget it. Probably gonna forget it. But yeah, there it is, y'all. I'm gonna end it right there. Anybody that stayed tuned in, chopping it up with your boy. Love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Peace. I'm out.